let's have a task to practice all these sentence problems. In the following sentences, identify the problems in each sentence and label them. Sentence 1, demonstrated significant improvement in battery storage capacity. What is the problem? What sentence problems are we facing? Fragment. Why is it a fragment before we move to the second one? What is missing in this fragment? We have no subject. Who demonstrated significant improvements in battery storage capacity? We don't know yet. The quantum computer performed millions of calculations per second. It generated accurate simulations or molecular interactions. What problems are we facing? Run-on. It's obvious that it is run-on. We cannot have a long sentence in English without punctuation or without, let's say, conjunctions. If one adjusts the voltage across the circuit, you can observe changes in the current flow. What problem are we having? You have to notice that it is sentence shift. We started with if one, the subject is one, and in the second sentence we said you. If I use one in the first, I have to use one in the second. If I want to use you, I have to start with it and I say, if you adjust you. When the nanomaterials are placed under extreme heat, it is fragment. We have a missing part. When is a conjunction, so we need two clauses, not only one clause. The report contained a discussion that was very repetitive and included numerous unnecessary explanations that did not contribute to the main findings. You see, too many words, so it is wordiness. The report contained a discussion that was very repetitive and included numerous unnecessary explanations that did not contribute to the main findings. We can say the same idea with fewer words, straight to the point. Final sentence, I think the field study measured soil acidity last year, and data on biodiversity this year is collected by the same team. What problems are we having? Sentence shifts. Where is this shift? Try to think about it a bit before I give it to you. We have two sentence shifts. We have shift in tense and we have shift in voice. The field study measured, it is the past, measured. And the second clause, we said this year is collected. So here we have present and we have past. We should keep one tense. If I want to use past, I have to use past in both clauses. The second sentence shift is in voice. The first sentence is active. The field study, subject, measured, verb, soil acidity, object, last year is a time indicator. We move to the second sentence. Data on biodiversity is not the subject. This is the object. Is collected. This is the passive verb by the same team. This is in fact the agent or the originally subject. I cannot use active and then passive. We're going to learn more about active and passive voice, but we have to notice that sentences are not written in parallel structure, that is voice consistency. We still have another sentence. The robotic arm with multiple joints and advanced sensors. What problems are we having? Fragment. What is missing in this sentence? The robotic arm with multiple joints and advanced sensors. We have only the subject, in fact. We don't have verb, and object. What about the robotic arm with multiple joints and advanced sensors? What about it? Let's wrap up our lesson quickly in brief. Sentence problems reduce clarity. You notice that every time we have a problem in a sentence, we start asking questions. What does the writer mean? What are you saying? Why? How? You see, because the sentence is unclear, there's obviously a problem in there. Types of problems, we have fragments when there is a missing part of the sentence, run-ons when we don't have a proper conjunction that expresses a relationship, comma splices when we join two clauses with just a comma, wordiness, too many words and expressions to express a simple idea, and shifts in tense, person, or voice, also called faulty parallelism. How to fix these problems? Complete ideas in fragments, join clauses correctly in run-ons and comma splices, cutting clutters. If you have too many words, just cut them into simple sentences and keep form consistent to avoid faulty parallelism. All these problems being fixed make your writing clear, concise, and professional. Clear writing is complete, connected, and concise, and also consistent. Very important. If you use the rules about sentence level, including the lesson of subordinate clauses, relative clauses, parallelism in sentences, and avoid all these problems in sentences, you're going to write clearly. By this, we come to an end in our lesson 4. Thank you for your attention and see you next session.